I want to bring Jim Getman up to the mic if he wants to say a few words. Jim Getman is the former director of Iowa Normal. Yeah, give it up for Jim Getman. He's been pulling it down for years, ever since I came on the scene. And here, give it up for Jim Getman.
Hey, what a beautiful day. Everybody out here having a good time, yeah. The Iowa Normal, we're moving on to a new generation. We got an exciting group here with Steve and Ray and Mike and everybody else, and they're gonna do it. Man, in the next 2 years, we're gonna see some changes here in Iowa, and these new generation's gonna do it. But they're gonna need your help, and how you help is there's lots of things you can do. I got a list over here on the back side of this sign-up sheet. It says, so you want to help end marijuana prohibition. You can get involved in the political process, attend public meetings, become delegates to the state conventions, get out and meet the presidential candidates. They're going to be swamping Iowa here in the upcoming months. Get marijuana in front of them and the press as often as possible. Especially these patients, so they can get up there and say, you want to put me in jail and this stuff helps me, this is really ignorant. Let's change these laws. Other things you can do is copy and distribute literature, write letters to the editor of your local newspaper, call radio talk shows, support bands that have a pro-marijuana message, and you tell them that you support marijuana reform, and that's why I'm here listening to you. Sign up for a marijuana email list. National Normal has, if you sign up on their website, you can get the weekly news announcements about what's happening in all the different states and action alerts. If there's something going on up here on the Hill, they'll let you know to call your lawmakers. You can join us with Iowa Normal. Watch Ray's show on Saturday nights at 6 and Carl's show on Sunday nights at 6 on Des Moines Amplified. And just get out there and let's raise some hell. Get involved in your community. There's one thing, Carl mentioned something about there was 3 branches of government. Well, there's actually a 4th branch of government that most people don't know about, and that is serving on the jury. After the legislature makes the laws and the governor signs them and enforces them and the courts adjudicate them, if you get on the jury and if you think that it's a bad law, you can vote not to convict. You vote your conscience. That is the most important thing you can do is to serve on a jury and become that 4th branch of government. There's a little tabloid magazine on the table. It's got on the back side. It talks about the fully informed jury group. I encourage everybody to pick one of these up. Another thing, this magazine, what I've been doing, one of the symptoms of a failing government is just marijuana prohibition. This stuff should have ended 30 years ago, and it's just going on and on and on. It's because the government is not treating us as citizens. We're just property of this major corporation, and we need to stand up and take our country back. There's lots of things you can do, but educate yourself on the liberty issues. That's why I'm kind of passing on Normal, because I've been moving into the liberty front. We got, some of the things we've done, I kind of got involved with the Ron Paul campaign, and we spun off a group down there in Downport called superliberty.com, and we ran independent candidates for our county offices. We're going to board meetings. We're raising hell as to why the county is constantly raising our taxes, and if we can't do anything in Washington, you can do it in your own community. You show up, you ask tough questions, you raise hell. A lot of these board meetings, nobody from the public ever shows up, and they don't ever question anything, so all they do is just rubber stamp it. Raise your taxes, rubber stamp. Take your rights away, rubber stamp. Seize your property, rubber stamp. You got to show up at these meetings and demand your rights. If you don't use your rights, they go away. So, get yourself informed, get on juries if you can, write letters to the newspaper. There's some quotes about government that I always kind of like. One of them is, we are cows, the IRS milks the cows, the United States government is the veterinarian, the British own the farm, and the Pope owns the property and allodial title. This is the way it works. People, the courts are a corporation, and they're only here to make money. Your driver's license and all the tickets, it's just a way for them to make money. And the way you stop them from taking your money is to stay out of trouble in the first place if you can. Behave yourselves, lay low, chill. Don't be driving around blowing a doobie out your window and then say, well, how come I got busted, Just lay low and stay out of trouble, and don't give them your money by, don't consent to partake in their system. So, there's lots of things you can do. Say, educate yourself. Google the 14th Amendment, and you'll find that the United States died with the Civil War. In 1871, the U.S. federal corporation took over. It's no longer the government that you think it used to be. Barack Obama is not our president. He's the CEO of a corporation, and that corporation is a for-profit corporation making money, sending it to the Bank of England, the Rothschilds, and all these New World Order bastards that we have to fight. As Alex Jones, if you listen to Infowars.com, that's a good source of information. We are the resistance, and we will defeat the New World Order if we all stand together and say, hell no. Okay, and enough of that. I want to welcome on our new president of Iowa Normal. We got Steve over here, and we got Steve Morrow, and as he used to always say, we got to pass on the torch. So here's a normal, great big normal lighter. So we're going to pass it on to Steve. Yep. Good luck to you. I know you guys are going to bring about some changes here in the next 2 years. Something's going to happen, you know. And in addition to that, we got this nice banner that says Iowa Normal. That was made by Dennis Patterson. It's been around, I don't know, 15 years or so. That was back when they had the Iowa Grassroots Party. And if you got Google, I don't know if there's anything on the net about Iowa Grassroots Party, but those guys used to have the hemp float and parades, and they did their share of rabble-rousing back in the day. So welcome, Steve, and thank everybody for coming out, and we'll just have a beautiful day.
All right, thanks, Jim Getman.